my stamping friends. I hope you're doing well. I'm super excited. So one of the April virtual card kits that I'm doing is a lot of fun, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about it because if you got the kits or if you're considering get the kits, you know, it's going to come with everything to make 4 cards except the images. But everything else is going to be pre-cut and ready for you. So a lot of people, myself included, sometimes do some things where all we're doing is we're adding the saying, and that makes it a little bit easier. But this one, I wanted us to come outside of our box a little bit. So I want to kind of go through each card and want to talk to you guys a little bit about it and what my vision was for how we could do this virtually together, whether it be on Zoom or maybe you're making your cards while we're talking. And I wanted to just show you kind of my vision and my go-to where you could utilize things that you have in your craft room, spend some time just relaxing and adding some detail to each of these cards and just having a lot of fun. So, are you ready? Okay. So, this to me was just a really good old classic. If you've been stamping for a long time and buying Stampin' Up! For a while, there is a retired lighthouse stamp set. That is what I chose to use. Now, if you go on your shelf, you could use lighthouses, you could use boats, you could use trains. I think you could use anything and it wouldn't even have to be masculine. I was just going for something very earthy, very neutral, very masculine, very fun. So I picked this. What I wanted to show you is that you can stamp the image in black and it can look gorgeous and you don't need to do anything else with it if you're limited on time but needing some cards. However, if you have a lot of time, because a lot of us are at home and you know our schedules have been wiped clean a little bit, maybe we just need a little bit more of an outlet because we're home all the time and we're not finding the time to stop and spend a little bit of time on us. I thought that we could relax and we could color. So I got my Stampin' Up! Colored pencils out and I got my little blender pen and I colored and then I used a little bit of water to blend it all together, and I really enjoyed this technique and the little bit of detail that it held to create this. So if you do want to know the colors that I used, it was black, Poppy Parade, and white. And the white piece, if you're wanting to maybe buy this kit and you haven't yet, but you're wondering if you have a stamp set that will look good, the white piece is 3x4. So go look on your shelf, look at things that you have. I feel pretty confident you can find something that would fit gorgeous inside of this. So then as we move on to the next one, I did a gender neutral, fun birthday one. So now you're going to get the textured confetti paper that's already, you know, done, and you're going to get everything other than the stamped images. So you need to go to your shelf and you need to find maybe a cake or ice cream cone or cupcakes or anything I think that would be not necessarily kiddish, but very birthday, very fun. With these colors, I used Coastal Cabana, Calypso Coral, and Soft Seafoam. Now, if you don't have those colors, I think that you could stamp in black and then color again. And this could be changed in a lot of different directions. The stamp set I used, if you want to go look at your retired stuff, is Sprinkles of Life. It's an old retired one because, again, I was just trying to think cute, fun, creative. So between your retired, between your current stuff, maybe you can find something super cute. In this Ziploc baggie, you are going to get everything that you need to add dimensions. So even if you have to stamp icing or cake or something and you don't have these colors, you can stamp in black because you're getting the cardstock in that color to match everything. Or you can maybe cut something out by hand and get really creative. I would love to see that. I know one of my daughters, Courtney, she's very much not a stamper. She loves to sketch everything, and she could probably sketch an ice cream cone and cupcakes and make it all look really pretty. I love stamps. I love images. This is my thing. However, I just wanted to give you a lot of options. And then I use the punch. If you have a punch, But even if you had a Cloud Punch, you know, you could probably create your own ice cream cone. However, you can just cut everything out by hand. Again, just relaxing, decompressing, and spending a little bit more time on every card. So I cannot wait to see what stamp set you guys pick to go along with this one. Moving right along, I picked something fun and floral and springy and summery because I was very much, thank you, Kelston showed me that my card was upside down. That was just very much what I'm feeling. I know we have to be inside a lot, but it's gorgeous outside, and the weather is nice, and the weather we've been wanting is coming, and I just wanted to portray that in what I was doing. So again, I textured with like a swirly background, so it kind of makes the front endless. However, I was thinking butterflies, flowers, anything spring, anything summer, anything fun. The colors that we're using is grapefruit guave, balmy blue, and mint macaroon. Again, I chose to stamp in the colored images. However, you could stamp in black and you could color again. If you did not have these exact images, I just wanted to show multiple ways to use things. So here you could stamp in color, even if it wasn't exact, if you found things to complement, and you don't even have to color if time is limited or you just hate coloring. And then I got out blends this time because I love coloring with blends. I found it so relaxing and so fun. And so I colored with blends, just had a really good time, popped everything up. But again, I could have done more in all black and colored with whatever colors that we have. There's a lot of things that we could have done with this. The white piece here is 2.5 by 3.5. So you have a lot of room to pick even larger images, you know, one image. Again, you could even switch this up to a cake, or, I mean, I'm sure the options are endless, and I cannot wait to see what you come up with. My thinking was I was trying to hit on a little bit of everything, so this was very girly, in my opinion. And then now on to the last one, balloons and birthday fun. I wanted another gender neutral, make it pop, fits for boys, fits for girls, super fun. This covers a much larger image. The white is 4.5 by 3.25. So we have a lot of space to find some balloons, circle punches. I mean, the ideas that I can think of are endless, and I'm sure you guys are already thinking of different things that you can do. The colors I used was Pineapple Punch, Blueberry Bushel, and Call Me Clover. So again, you can just find colors that are similar, or you can use black. I chose to show you how it would look if you stamped in color. And then I chose to show you how it would look if you were to color. I used blends because, again, they're my favorite. In your kits, you do have a strip. So if you do want to stamp a banner or a tag or something and then cut it out or punch it out, that will be included in your kit. And so anyway, my thoughts behind this, again, was just fun, birthday, balloons, very neutral, very fun. You could get into dinosaurs, you could get into Legos, you could really get into a lot of different things with these bright colors. So again, something simple, something neutral, something birthday. I used the Retired Set Balloon Adventures. And I guess I forgot to tell you, on the last card, if you were wondering what I used, it was Retired Flower Fest. So anyway, that just shows you a little bit of what I did. These kits are super fun. Again, I have the kits that I'm selling. You can check it out on my website, flourishingfinishes.com. In those kits, you get everything pre-cut and ready. The only thing that you have to add is the imaging, coloring if you would like, and then the adhesive to put it together. So I hope you go to my website, check it out, and contact me today. Until then, I hope you flourish.